Hi there. I told myself I was gonna draw today, and to stop myself from multitasking relentlessly, I'm gonna do it on stream. It's a little impromptu, but it's gonna be like an hour and a half tops. Just want to hang out. So, welcome everyone. I haven't a single clue what I was doing last time with this. I know what I wanted to do, and I've already failed at it because I plan to animate this. Clearly, I have not been setting it up for that. Let's see, can I set the chat, like, docket to... No, evidently not. Gonna have to tab out. Wonderful. We love the scuff. We learn to love the scuff. I'm just gonna have to tab into chat. That's fine. First things first. What brush was I using for this? It's been a hot minute. Well, it wasn't this one, I can tell you that. I think it was just the basic G-pen. Yeah. G-pen's good. Seems like it was done. Not sure how talkative I will be. We'll see. I'm not used to streaming at this hour, even. Oh, and apologies in advance for how much I zoom in, zoom out, and spin the canvas constantly. There will be a lot of this. No one trying to remember. Man, I did really good on these ears. I have no memory of this place. Where am I? Okay, so it looks like I erased some stuff that I shouldn't have. Because... well... I'm being too hard on my past self. So I do really, really want to... Yeah, I should do a speed paint of my art. The issue with that is I don't usually like do it in one sitting. I'll like bounce back and forth, and a lot of the time... yes. A lot of the time when I'm drawing, I'm like watching a movie on the side. But I guess I could just like... make it capture the window. Well, I should do that. But also a lot of the time when I'm drawing, it's just kind of by the seat of my pants. You know, I'll be like, I want to draw today, and then I just make something, and I'm like, oh, well, it exists now. So, the idea, like, this piece started very, like, impromptu. I was like, I kind of want to draw her, and then the sketch looked really nice. And then later I thought, I could animate this in Live 2D. This could be, like, really nice for the starting screen. Stuff like that. But I've already, like, erased lines, which I would have needed. So I'm gonna try to add some of those in. You know? Because if I'm going to... if I'm gonna animate this in Live 2D, then all the parts need to exist. Okay, it does for the eyebrows. That's nice. Where am I? What was I doing here? So we're gonna have to just kind of draw lines that are overlapping, a lot of them. It's gonna be it's a tool that's gonna help us a lot later. Trust me. So it's gonna look a little crisscross, but it'll be fine. Oh no! Okay, maybe it's good that I realize this before I do the pigtails. Because they're like... swooshin'. Really, this was a really good sketch. Who made this? Who drew this? Hold on. I'm gonna show this off. Yeah, and then we have the outfits. I tend to do this where I like... well, sketch just in black. I know people who sketch in like reds and whatnot, blues. I have a friend whose sketches are always entirely in pink. And that's really cool. But I just kind of do whatever. So like this is entirely black, and then to separate where the outfit is, it's in blue. And I must have been working on the hat last time. I can tell. So I guess let's do that. 4 people in stream is not horrible considering I hadn't planned this and just kind of posted it the second I started. I should post this in more places. But how are you guys doing? How's it going? It's been really windy here today. Yeah, I haven't been doing much today either. I played some video game. I finished watching yet another B movie. And mostly I just slept in because I went to bed really late. And I apologize if you can hear the whooshing of the wind outside because it's really angry today. I'm very, very glad I didn't have to go outside today. I did yesterday. Then I had to bike in the wind, but yes, it is the Nicolas Cage Mediocre Movies Marathon. Not all of them are mediocre. There are some bangers in there, but I've watched a lot of the bangers. And I watched the movie Primal today. I watched some of it yesterday. That is an insane, crazy movie where Nicolas Cage plays a big game hunter, and he like captures a white panther. And I thought the movie was gonna be about that. It's not. He captures that panther in like the first scene, the actual first scene of the movie. And after that, it's about how he's transporting it to the United States, but also there is like a murderer man on the ship that's being transported, and then bootleg Hannibal Lecter gets free and releases all the animals. It's a weird movie. I thought it was just gonna be about him playing Joe Exotic. And it kinda was. But it was... I've seen a lot of terrible, terrible, weird movies. I think I'm up to 73 or 4 Nick Cage flicks now. I'm stunned. No one asked me to do this. It's just, you know, usually when I'm drawing... Well, that's the thing, is watching a mid-movie is really, really good background for when you're doing something else, because usually if I'm, like, farming in a video game, right, which is what I did this morning, or I'm drawing, I will have a very mediocre movie that I don't really need to pay too much attention to in the background. Are you the same? You're the same layer, okay. And like, it's kind of nice to have something you don't have to pay too much attention to going. I watched all of Yu-Gi-Oh! GX while I was drawing. You mean you don't watch 5-hour-long YouTube essays that never get to the point? That's the thing. I ran out of Josh Strife Hayes videos. I've watched everything on that man's channel. Because I like having something in the background. Now I am what is in the background. We've come full circle on that. Like, I don't know. I do occasionally indulge in like a 3-hour video essay on nothing, but most of the time I'm watching a movie about probably something mediocre. Can't wait to be the comfort animal when you finish the Flash film. Oh, you're gonna be there. The man has I'm guessing like a minute or less long cameo in that movie. I'm not looking forward to watching the Flash movie, I'm gonna be honest. Me, when I watch all of H-Bomber's guys' videos and I can't find good video essays, well, you've sabotaged yourself there because you're going for the top. But, genuinely, I would recommend, like, if you need something in the background on the second monitor, the self-appointed second monitor guy, Josh Strife Hayes, is the GOAT. And so, apologies if there's background noise. The other goblin down the hall is doing something. I need to get better at, like, not zooming in like this and being like, screen, I look at the pixels. Right. Hey, I should have planned this differently if I'm gonna... You know what? Screw it. We're just gonna... Can I actually draw this before we start trying to figure out how to animate it? How about that? It's... The sun's starting to come up here. I'm just getting so used to the darkness, so... The blinds have just been pulled and I'm blind. That's why they call them the blinds. It's fine, don't worry about it. My wife has decided to clean the windows. Gone on them. Let's see. I can't really show it properly because of how I'm doing the window capturing. But I do have in the I do have a reference that is just my unrigged model. Do you guys want to see how this thing's put together? I've probably shown most of you, but... Can if you wanna. Yeah, listen. The legs have, like, crouching animation on them and everything. I can show you if you want. I just... Streaming, I don't... You're gonna see the top half most of the time. Hold on. Let's just... put the whole gal on screen. I should be able to just put the whole gal on screen. There I am, next to me. You can really see actually when I do this how much the animation actually does, because here she is completely inanimate. How tall is she? 1.2 meters. She's rather tall for a goblin. But like you can see if I like move down, she kind of like crouches her legs. Oh, didn't like that. I really should do a proper like model showcase, but I want to do it after I upgrade her. You get to see like the animated shoelaces and the skeleton hand that goes swish whoosh. Oh, that's a little too big. Let's shrink. You want to see how absolutely scuffed this model is under the hood? So if we go and we look at here, we can, let's just turn off the hat, which, to start with, is in 2 folders. So here's the stuff you will never actually see. The bald. This is what the bald looks like. You'll never actually see it, it's just the side hair right over there. It's incredibly cursed, you'll never see this. Also, hi! It's in a billion parts, is what I'm saying. Yes. Do you want to see the worst part of all? Yeah, you came in when I decided to skin myself. Sorry about that. You want to see how the mouth is ordered for light duty? It's frightening. First, the lids are separate, and then you just have, oh, you know, I'm in the way now. Now I gotta move. That's actually kind of works. Listen, it's horrifying when you start to peel the model apart. We just try not to think about it. So when I went back to actually drawing, I'm immediately regretting how many layers I have on this. I have a mouth and ice cream. Once again, I'm so sorry for how much I zoom in. Yeah, like, there's gonna be some crazy overlap on this until I actually start coloring it, and then I can start layering it. This entire channel exists as an excuse for me to practice live 2D, honestly. Actually, maybe it's good that I put myself in front of the layers, so you can't see me reach, like, layer 279. You know what I should do, actually? I should add a toggle for, like, so when I'm focusing, I will stick out my tongue, like, to the side. That should be a toggle. Though I do wonder about the logistics of sharp teeth with that. Oh, also, if you guys have any good suggestions for, like, chill video game soundtracks, I'm all ears. What I currently have on is the SimCity soundtrack. It's really good background noise. Be sitting here making the same line over and over again. Again, apologies if there's background sound. Because fun fact of the day, I don't actually have my own room for this computer crystal ball. This is how it is. Actually, this should probably be its own layer. I'll just cut it later, it's fine. I should probably put a line here, right? Classic Mega Man OST synthwave. Ooh, I like that. It's very up my alley. 1 second. Hi, sorry about that, I'm back. Accidentally tangling all my cords and everything. I did figure out, actually, how to make my... how to make it less obvious when I lose tracking. So if it just kinda... she just kinda resets. That's nice. Oh no. Fun fact. My tablet is really old and jank, but getting it to work requires a magic spell. I did it! I was really tempted to start bashing something. It requires a delicate hand and a magic spell. Kinda like that. I really should get myself a new one, but those cost money, and I'm kind of attached to this one, actually. I don't know if anybody can relate to the feeling of having, like, an old junker tablet that... I think this one was bought in, like, 2018 or something. It is. It's an old boy. I wonder if I still have the first tablet I ever got. No, I think I threw it away very recently when I moved. If I put on the classic Mega Man OST in Synthwave, is a Nintendo... No. Wait. That's... Mega Man's Nintendo, right? No. Mega Man's Sega. Sega gonna come for me? Oh yeah, it's Capcom. I just remember, it was on Sega consoles, right? I'm not making that up. I trust you when it comes to classic gaming consoles and everything Mega Man. Except Mega Man Battle Network for some reason. I know more than you, because I actually played 2 of those games. Let's work on the hair, actually. It's so windy here today. It's driving me nuts. But that doesn't answer my question, Not is Capcom gonna come to my house for the cease and desist? I'm like very worried about what I can actually play on Twitch, sound-wise. But I think most video game music is okay. Ah yes, I see I've left myself. Just draw this hand better later. I need you to look at this talon. That's not the shape of a hand. That's a bird. Hold on, let's make this hand into something funny. See, it's a bird. Why did I draw it like this? It's just a goofy little guy. I actually love doing this, where I will just draw like little doodles on my canvas and then delete them. He's just a goofy little guy. That's not true. I've seen the hands you draw. Look at this thing. This is a tennis ball on a stick. But also, like, I don't know. Most gamer music has never failed you when it comes to video editing. That's really good to know. Because, I mean, I guess as long as I'm not playing, like, licensed music, it should be fine. If unsure, put them on the hips so you don't have to draw them fully. Yes, but I'm actively trying to avoid that here. Although if we look at Bottlemorn's hands, like very basic. They're not animated in the slightest. I could actually go back and animate it so the fingers kind of move. But, no, get out of your comfort zone. Get out of there, man. Challenge yourself. Make it better. Your homework is to draw, an extreme perspective. We're just gonna go off a vibe here. Do it, it's the only way you'll improve. Take it from someone who has drawn so many, like, 3/4 profiles, right? Everything I draw is, like, this angle. I do need to figure out, if you look at my eyes right now, you'll see the eye tracking. I move my head, because it loses, like, track of where my eyes are. It always squints, and I don't know how to fix that. The idea that Capcom is gonna get you for playing Mega Man music implies Capcom cares about Mega Man. Ow! Stop being true. Stop being right. Hold on. Let's see if I can find a playlist of that, actually. And, you know, if, don't give me ads. I don't like you, YouTube. You're mean to me. Oh well. Nintendo is ready to sue you for pirating games that they don't sell anymore. Nintendo is ready to sue you for playing their games on stream. There we go. Let me know if that's too loud. That's really nice, actually. I like that. That's really nice. I've heard, like, horror stories of Nintendo issuing takedowns for, like, content that they commissioned, right? Like, it's weird. Listen, I've been playing Pokemon too many times. I'm on thin ice. Did I use the... Oh, I used the wrong brush here. Why did she do this? What did she mean by this? imperceptibly the wrong brush. Once again, so sorry for how long it takes me to do line art. I'm really obsessive with making it clean. I don't like understand why Nintendo is like, you tell them, hey, we want to play these old games. Microsoft honestly is like this as well. Like, hey, we really want to play these old games. You have them. Can you put in just a little bit of work to release them on modern hardware, or like make them accessible in any way? And the answer is no. You don't want to play those. You don't want to play them. But Microsoft, I want to play black and white too. I want to play Fable 3, even though that's a terrible, terrible game. I'm nostalgic for it and I miss it, and I'll give you money for it. No. Not gonna put it out. Hey, now that I've brought up Fable, actually, can I point out something insane? I don't know if anyone other than me here is into that game series, but the Fable games, they're pretty decent RPGs, like with like an alignment system that varies between, are you a decent person or a murderer psychopath? You know, those are your two choices. There is a choice in the end of Fable 1 where it basically asks you, do you want to kill this important NPC for a sword with good stats? Yes! It's like, I love Lost Chapters, and I've played through that game so many times that, like, I know it by heart. I've heard that Fable 2 is really good, but it was only on the Xbox, so I never played it. Fable 3, mediocre at best. But the thing about Fable 3 is, the service it was on originally doesn't exist anymore. And Microsoft acquired it and hasn't put it on anything. I'm gonna do this hand later. You just can't play it unless you have the original disc for an Xbox. And I don't care if the game's bad, let me play it. But that's not even the crazy thing I was gonna bring up. The crazy thing that I found out is, so they're like making a remake of Fable. There is another Fable game that has been announced, and it keeps getting pushed back. We don't have any gameplay, we don't know anything about it. It's a game that I don't think is ever going to come out. Fable 2 is going to be decompiled on PC soon. Finally! I've been waiting actual years. I've been waiting like over a decade for that. But what I want to bring up is the developers of the new Fable game they're making. Do you want to guess what games they've made? I can find the name of them. They are called... Hold on. Playground Games. You wanna guess what games they've made? I'll tell you because you won't guess. The developers making the new Fable game are the developers of Forza Horizon. It's being made in the Forza Tech engine. You know, the racing game. Huh? I'm sure they'll do an excellent job, but I'm like... Why? Okay. So here we have to make a decision. Do I want to just... I don't have to draw the legs here, do I? Let's just do the dress. Like, oh, who's making this new new RPG game? Oh, the Candy Crush developers. What do you mean? What do you mean by that? Like, ah yes, the FIFA guys are making a dungeon crawler. What? Alright, I'll look at it. It's weird. Yeah, I just really want to play Fable 2. I've never gotten to experience it. And I hear it's... like, it's pretty decent for what it is. But, like... I think... someone told me that the black and white games, because... Hi, big Lionhead Studios fan, unfortunately. Yeah, Fable Legends was the bad one. Was that the, like, always online one? Like the multiplayer only one they made? I never looked at that. Ooh, that's a good shape. That's a good shape. I'll just cut this later. Oh yeah, it got cancelled. That's why I've never played that, huh? Hi! Nice to see you. We're, slowly working through line art. Well, and realizing that I bit off more than I can chew with wanting to animate this. Why, thank you. The hope is that, I can animate this using Live 2D. And then use it as, like, as part of the intro screen, because if we go to the intro screen, it's a little barren, because it was made to have something in the middle there, and it just didn't have anything, so. Also, hey, you wanna know a funny little secret about all of my, streaming UI? I made it all with Canva. It's surprisingly easy. It's gonna follow my heart on this one. Yeah, I guess I don't have to draw the legs, I can just... kinda do this. Do I have my favorite brush? Because I had to set this up all over again. No, I'm gonna have to get my favorite brush, which is the fishnet brush. I know where to find it. Like, no way am I drawing the fishnets like this. Although, actually with this piece, it might look really nice, so I'll think about it. I do wonder if I should set up, like, the preview to be more what you see. I don't know how I would do that, because I spin the canvas to a nauseous degree. I'm always kind of worried that it looks horrendous watching me draw. Like Wallstein said earlier, a speed draw of, like a... I don't remember words. What did you say earlier? I don't know how to talk anymore. You ever just forget a word that's really obvious and you know you're supposed to know it? Speed paint. I forgot the word paint. Are you kidding me? A speed paint of mine would be truly insane if it wasn't just the whole canvas. Because it's just gonna be like a lot of this. Because like the way my hand, my hand naturally like leans to the left. So if I draw a line, if I try to make it straight, you can see it's always curved like rightwards. Because that's how my wrist works. So sometimes I'll like flip the canvas to... because it's easier to do that than for me to do this, you know? How did I draw on paper? Gotten so used to my tools here. No, don't you freeze on me. I'm gonna cry. Remember to save. Yeah, forgetting simple words on stream, especially because I might upload this VOD to YouTube, is like, oh no, everybody knows I'm cringe. I figured streaming myself drawing will keep me focused on it, and not like, let's draw and play a video game and watch a movie, and then I do nothing. Ooh, that's really nice. Lasso tool, my beloved. I did a thing a while back. I think I have the example on this PC, because it's an older picture. But I... no, it's drawn on my old computer. But I have like an example of when I shaded using entirely the lasso tool. So I would just like, right, carve out stuff like this and do this really harsh shading, and it was really nice. I should do that again. Also, I should probably try... I'm really good at talking. I suppose I should point out... did a thing the other day. Wow, my model didn't like moving there. If you go into the About section, or like... if you just scroll down on the stream, there will be a link. That is the big list of games. And if you want... I don't know if I'll ever get to it because the list ended up being huge. But I compiled a list of games I want to play on stream, and if there are any cool suggestions. Oh, that's looking really nice, actually. And then there's a Google form in there, and you can just throw one in. I promise to get to it before the eventual heat death of the universe. But don't be mad at me if I don't, because there are like 50 games in there already. And Pokemon's taken a while. Also, for all you artists out there, genuine challenge to yourself. If you do digital art, draw using whatever the default pen is. It just, like, helps you focus on technique. It's, because I used to be so, like, I have to have my nice textured brushes, and I'm like, I'll draw with the eraser if I have to, you know? Yeah, I think I'm just gonna cut this apart later. so windy. I love Icelandic summer weather. That is to say, I live on flat land, and it's always windy. The sky is angry at me, and I don't know how to cast change weather yet. Should I? Listen, you go, simple paper artist. I'm so, like, yeah, I can draw on paper, but it's not gonna look as good as what I do here. Now I'm looking at the midriff and going, where is it going? I feel like there should be a hip here, shouldn't there? Although Morn is, like... I should make a proper reference for her, honestly. I really want to commission art of her. She's like 1.2 meters. What's that in feet and inches? I don't know. She's 3'9", but she's also kind of like a skinny little stick. A portion of her height is the hat, now that I think about it. It's really funny. There's still something off about that. Yeah, Disco Elysium is one I'm really excited to. That's in the, like, next 3 games, likely. After I get done with Pokemon, I really want to play through, what's it called? Let me just look at the thing, because apparently I have 0 brain bandwidth today. I really want to play Superliminal, because that is so up my alley, but everything I know about Disco Elysium, right, it's like a choice-based game. I'm gonna have to make a dummy layer here. It's like choice-based, it's absurdist, and the art style looks fantastic. That's all I know about it. And like, it's... Is it an isometric? Disco Elysium. It's something I bought on sale. It is an isometric. It looks like really nicely painted. It looks really, really cool. So that is something I'm excited to play. But I also have this, like, intrusive thought of, I want to play like a 100-hour RPG on stream, knowing that I don't stream every day, so that's gonna take me forever. Wait. I need help. What am I doing here? Wait, okay, so... No one can help me with anatomy, I'm stuck here. Get some midriff. Just gonna... sketch this out a little bit. Should there be... Yeah, there should be like a little... Google Doc suggestion for my beloved. Yeah. I don't know what I'm doing with this midriff. Do I have the original pose reference? Not anymore, baby! Oh well. Does that look fine? Maybe it should be like... She's turning her body. We just draw the, like, rib bones here. Oh! These should be higher. Looks down at my body. I am but a mocap skeleton, and I do not know how muscles work. Also, thank you for this music suggestion, and it's really, really good. recommended one Flash game and it's an hour? That might be really fun. If it still looks weird later, I'll come back to it, but I think if I add like a little swish here, it should look fine, because like she is like scrunched up, like twisting her body, so. I want to draw anatomy, let's draw a big cape. No, actually, let's look at these pigtails. I have everything like sectioned, and I'm like, what am I actually gonna draw? Okay, so this is the pigtails in front. Hello, layer 41. Yeah, see, drawing this bit, easy peasy. No issue. Trying to draw, like, the form-fitting part of the dress? Help. Send help. Just want to draw a little creature in a cloak. Okay. But the hair clips actually show up here. This one's... I think in my original concept, these were earrings? Let me actually go see if I can't find my original concept for this. Might take a little minute. See, you know, I'm getting distracted again. I need someone to, like, smack me on the noggin every time I get distracted while drawing. Yeah, it's really, really good. Hold on. If I go back 1 million year, can I find the... I really should compile my art, because my old computer died, and I had to just kind of salvage stuff from where I posted it. So I'm like looking for a file that doesn't exist anymore. Ah, you. I know you're here. I know you're here. Absolutely riveting entertainment, me scrolling through Discord. Oh, you know what I did find? I did find, actually. Well, I looked for this. You get a little baby. This is a really old drawing. I'm so sad my old hard drive exploded. Remember to back up your things? Please remember to back up your things. This one, unfortunately, will never get finished either, because I've lost the Clip Studio file for it. But we can look at this old work in progress. Mega Man music's so good. This one I actually did finish. My art style has changed so much since I drew this, like a lot. An intense amount. Say I'm gonna draw and this turns into art showcase. I found it. Alright. Are you ready to see the original sketch I did for this model? It's truly horrendous, but it serves as a reminder that improvement is constant. This was my first sketch for this. It's so bad. I don't like it. Just keep drawing, you'll get better. Although I do kinda... This tombstone stuff slaps, I might bring it back. But here you can see these are originally earrings. Alright, I hate this. Get it out of here. But they eventually turn into hair clips. I could honestly, like, redraw this one and make it into something. The oversized hat. Yes, but you should keep those. Never throw away anything you draw. Because you can look back at it and you can go, oh, this is so trash. I'm so glad that I've gotten better. Yeah, exactly. It's a very stark improvement. And I need you to understand, you could lie to me about Transformers characters' names, and I would believe you. I absolutely believe there's a guy called Road Grabber. Alright. We have limited time today because I have board games later, so... I'm gonna re-sketch these. Squeeze play? Oh no, everyone knows about Transformers except me. I have really wanted to... I had a video idea a while back, which is like blatantly ripping off something a YouTuber I like those. Where I really want to sit Anna down next to me in real life and ask him questions. I have a super fan friend as well, he's in chat. I want to sit him down and ask him questions about Transformers and get him to tell me things. Because everything I know is through osmosis. I just want to sit you down, buddy, and get you talking. Wait, no, what am I doing? What am I doing? It comes out of the... There we go. Comes out of the hair clip. I know that there is a Transformer called Astro Train, and he turns into a train and also a spaceship. And that is fascinating to me. However, with everything I've accumulated through osmosis about the Transformers, I just love Starscream. I just love a whiny little bad guy who thinks he's the boss. I have no idea what Transformers is about. I've literally not seen a single thing about it except fan arts of the robot kissing for some reason. Yes, there's a lot of that. People like drawing those. I sneezed so hard the model jumped. Did you see that? On today's episode, Morn tries to figure out hair, even though it's kind of just like a formless thing. Can I make these bigger? No, let's go back. Being picky. Let's just redraw these. I know there is a Bumblebee robot guy and he is cute. I don't know, I have to refer to my expert here. Is Starscream a bad guy twink? I know that there is a single scene in a show where Starscream is talking to, like, different manifestations of himself, and one of them is a girl, and we stan a queen. Transformers would get me if there were more girl robots, I'm gonna be completely honest. Not managing to make this as swooshy as I want it to be. Apologies if I'm making no progress. Wait! We're getting somewhere. Oh, now we're getting somewhere! With how much I love robots, I'm surprised I'm not really into Transformers. That looks nice, right? And then this one's way easier for some reason because the sketch is better. And also because it's in the back. You don't really have to worry about it. I need to stop using the wrong brush. I'm gonna have to look that one up. Yo! See, that's what I'm talking about. More of this, please. More of this. I don't know anything about Transformers, but I do know one thing. I really love Elita 1. Because I watched the, like, episode of the old show where she debuts because Einar makes me. That is to say, I have fun. Just more robot women, please. More robot women with large guns. If it's flapping in the wind, it should kind of be like... That's fine. No, I don't like that. That's nice, actually. Me getting hyper fixated on like one line, and then I zoom out and it's like, oh yeah, the rest of the drawing that exists too. That thing. Note to self, put on some synthwave when we do this. It is why I should refrain from zooming, yeah. But also, part of my zooming is the astigmatism. But I try not to. I think this is fine if it's just two of these. Like that. There we go. And then this can, like, flap in the wind, and I'll cut it up. Your Honor, we're gonna cheat. I copied everything. Oh no. Yeah, most people aren't gonna notice. I am very guilty of that. Let's use the tools given to us. That's the wrong ruler. That's the wrong layer. What? Where am I? What folder am I in? There we go. Might need to make it a little smaller, we'll see. Yeah, I'm needlessly detail-oriented, I get it. Which is, in part, why sketching is so fun, because it's like, don't worry about it. I used to do a lot of pen drawings at, like, work. I would have, like, a pen in the break room, and, like, maybe some receipt paper or something. And I would draw on that, and those... with a pen, you can't erase, you just have to kind of commit. And I should do more of that. I should do an art stream where I'm not allowed to use the use Control Z or the eraser. That would be fun, actually. No, wrong layer. Perspective. You see, I will simply cheat. Hmm. There we go. There's the little skeleton goober. No, I shouldn't fill this in. This one is by Nostalgia. It was the first one that came up for me, so that's the one I picked. Hope the audio is balanced fine. See, now I'm getting really worked up about details that no one's gonna think about. Alrighty. Good. Because I hear it in my ear, the music, but I'm not sure how well you can hear me, you know? I love how I just spent like a bunch of time trying to get the circle right, and then, yeah, this is good. Just the pointy teeth, this is fine. That's really good, actually. Yeah. Wait, no, wait a minute. Just squish, you little squinch. Squish has occurred. Should I add? I suppose I should add the, like the 3D to teeth as well. Wrong brush. I drew all of this with the wrong brush. That's fine. That's fine. You know what we can do? You can redraw it. Right brush. And intentionally make it just a little wonky. As it should have been from the beginning. There's a very slight difference between the two brushes I use the most, because it's this one, which is just like a plain black one. Bless you. And this one, which has transparency on it and blends differently. You good back there? I don't know if you heard that. Like 5 sneezes. I'm good at drawing circles. I can be trusted with drawing circles. We can't all be my old English teacher who, like, I kid you not, she could draw a perfect circle by hand. She would grab, like, a marker, walk up to the whiteboard, and just draw a perfect circle. And then just mic drop, because I don't know how the hell she did that. Meanwhile, I'm trying to draw a circle and I'm like, eh. Yes. Which is really funny because I've seen my art teacher draw a circle and it's like, I'm gonna draw on top of it, it's fine. Like, yeah, I'm bad at rulers, I'm gonna be honest. Yeah, maybe this is nicer, even though I'm taking a while on this. But it's not about finishing the drawing today, it's about enjoying it. Because no one's making me draw this, except me. If I had a client for this, I would just be like, alright, go, 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 go. Don't think about the stupid details. Go, 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 go. And it would probably come out about the same. I really want to do more commissions. Honestly, the dream would be to do like Live 2D rigging commissions. Because I want to learn more of that stuff. Move this eye a little further. Yeah, I'm gonna have to shrink this. Yeah, that's the thing, is like money. I would commission so many artists if I had money. I think every commission I've gotten has been a friend commissioning me. But like, they're always really fun to work on. Okay. We did the hair clip. I'm so proud of us. It took stupid long. We did it. Wait. Oh no, I have to keep that layer. Dang it. Okay. Art is hard, yeah. I do really want to learn how to get, like, faster at drawing, you know? Alright, now that I've drawn this, how big does it need to be proportionally? I say, looking at stream to try to tell. They're pretty small, actually. Think about this is fine. Yeah, they're about the size of the irises. Or that's, yeah. Listen, I'll draw you a very nicely rendered stick figure for $10. Please. Goblin wants $10. We are all in suits shaking hands with each other saying, good job, owner, over and over again. Okay, but it's fine, we're friends. I do like how many friends I have to draw. Because you understand the struggle. Okay, let's actually draw this hair. Put 10. But also, hey, you there listening, I see you. I see you watching me on your second monitor. Your art is nice, you should make more of it. There we go, there we go. Hi! When do we... Hello, my board game friends who are in chat. Are we starting in 15 minutes or in 40? What's time? Second monitor Andy. I accept that I am second monitor content, and that's where I'm happy with being. I should actually get a second monitor. Chat. Oh my god, I'm having trouble trying to give this volume. $45. Okay, good. I was like, do I have to start wrapping up? No, I think we're good. I'll be embarrassed to upload this VOD because I've gotten nothing done, so maybe I won't. I'll download this VOD and throw it in a slammer. Put in gay baby jail. I want to expand this one, actually. How many weeks has that laundry been in there? How much detergent has your laundry absorbed? Here we go, I'm gonna... Oh, stop zooming it! I'm gonna call it quits on this pigtail. I think it looks nice. I think it's long enough. I'm gonna... There we go. It's perfect. It's nice. It's great. It's wonderful. We love the pigtail. Wait, no, I don't have to redraw this one. This one was nice. We did this one. It was the other one that was pain. Copy, delete this layer, and I remembered that it was done in the wrong brush. No, that's the right brush. Woo! I'm gonna put a post-it note on... I'm gonna put a post-it note, like, right here that says, don't click this one. This is your local laundry reminder from your local laundry goblin. We've run out of music. Or we're about to. I wonder if I can do this. Oh, that's nice and cozy. I'm gonna fall asleep. Yeah, I've also been thinking about Patch 8. When does it come out? It's like later this month, right? Like at the end of this month. No! It's like this. It's out now? Today? It's today? I gotta do that Baldur's Gate stream. I really want to do a Baldur's Gate 3 honor mode stream where I play everyone as clerics. Am I about to play through the game again as heir? Cause my Baldur's Gate 3 Blorbo, hold on. Have them. My little Blorbo from Baldur's Gate 3. Just scrap Divinity and just do a full Dark Arch run. I love them. They're great. They were supposed to be Hexblade, which is one of the subclasses they added in patch 8. Because they're supposed to, their patron is supposed to be a sentient sword. But like... I already played through all of the thing. Listen, there's a correct choice though, Walsam. Plays Lae'zel or Shadowheart, and romance Lae'zel or Shadowheart. Your Honor, they are canonically gay in my fanfiction. And also basically in the game. Your Honor, they hate each other. I think they should kiss. I see two women who despise one another, I'm like, girlfriends. They're girlfriends. Alright, let's do this cape. Look at my reference here. I love enemies to lovers. It's great. I'm gonna be honest with you. Baldur's Gate 3 is a dating game. They just put in all that combat and talking stuff in between. So you don't finish all the dating in like an hour. Holding another woman's throat, knife to another woman's throat is the most lesbian thing Shadowheart's ever done. Exactly! Friends to enemies to lovers. I can't argue with that, that's great. You can play a sad twink as a treat. I played a sad little non-binary creature with bees in their brain, and I love them so much. Although I didn't pick that game up until official mod support, because... Listen, there aren't enough non-binary options in that game. Please let me have the feminine body type. And no booba. Please. I know that it's difficult because the the clothing texture becomes your body texture when you put it on. I think that's how it works. But, please. Please. Friends to lovers, truther. You know what? Yeah. You're right, you should say it. half of everyone's playtime on BG3 is listening to that song in the character creator. That's nice, actually. I'm gonna keep that. Little moment of pure hatred between friends and lovers adds that funky little spice. Yeah. Yeah. Send me your picture of Road Grabber. What? He turns into a jet and drives a car. He does not turn into a car, but confused with one. You could be making this all up, and I would be like, okay, I believe you. The campfire ambience of this playlist I picked is really nice. Hold on. This is now an ASMR stream. Hello. Welcome to my evil goblin castle, my army of skeletons. One day we're gonna take over the world, but right now, we're gonna sit and we're gonna have some coffee. Or, actually no, you're all skeletons, you're not allowed to drink. Unless you have a mop. So just sit back, enjoy the campfire, and just relax. Relax your old bones. That's enough of that bed. Need to get an ASMR mic so I can like bust into that spontaneously. I really want to get one of those mics that are I'm gonna clip to the desk because mine is it's on a little tripod and it loves falling down. Necromancer ASMR. It's just gonna be like, I'm reanimating you now. Just close your eyes and feel the flesh slough off your bones as you become an unholy, horrid abomination, hell-bent on destruction. You are one with the skeleton hive mind. Together, we can lay waste to this world. Now go, join your skeletal brethren. Pranked you, we're not doing art, I'm just gonna do ASMR. Although I do genuinely wonder, bones clicking and grave robbing sounds. It's like the sound of like grave dirt running through my fingers. I wish I had a glass of water with ice in it right now. I would like clink it into the mic. Apologies if I got a little too close to your ears there. RIP headphone users. Or, no, whatever the opposite. Live headphone users. I do genuinely wonder though, like... So say I made the snap decision to become like an ASMR YouTube channel. How hard is it to break into that? Because I feel like it's so oversaturated. Right? Because you'll see like... ASMR channels used to be like, oh, it's like saying goodnight to you and tucking you in, and now it's like, speaking softly to you while I give you brain surgery type videos. It's like, man, what do you do if you want to break into that? Do you have to have a gimmick? You may never know. thing I do need to do at some point is, I was talking about this yesterday actually. I need to make emotes in the, unlikely eventual case that I get, 50 followers. Because I just really like the idea of a little cartoon skeleton pogging. Being an emote I can give you guys. When something goes wrong, or something happens. Speaking of bones clicking, I've been sitting too cross-legged too long. Ow! Ow! The Skelepog, exactly. I should sketch those out. No, I think this one's better if I don't add like a swoop to it there. Follow your heart. Yeah, this is fine. Has the nice silhouette that then extends into the side and the little like crescent little gap. Listen, I'll make them. Just gotta sit my ass down and do them. Excellent. I'll look at that when I'm off the air. The BG3 music making me want to take a long EP nap. There we go. Does that cape look alright? Then I have to kind of... because the cape is linked to the fur. They're the same piece of clothing. It is really soothing. But like, yeah, I picked a playlist that is like just calm, like ambience, PG3 music, because the other half of it is, and I love the combat music in PG3 because I'll be sitting there in tactical combat going Yabagabi, Yabagabi ba boo bo boo be, Yabagabi. I don't know the lyrics to that mean anything. Do, do, do. Wait a minute. You know what I'm just realizing that I've done with the silhouette? You know what I can take inspiration from? Yes, Yabagabi. You know what I've done by accident? It's freaking Golbez, man! This is not what I meant to do, but now I'm like... I've done a Final Fantasy by accident. I love this piece of art. It's so good. My favorite Baldur's Gate 3 video is the one where somebody... is the Caramel Dancing edit of the intro where it like goes underground to the Temple of Fall and they're just jamming out in there. It's great. Let's add a little cut here. I also love any Caramel Dancing meme. I remember when Caramel Dancing was like really popular and people were like, I remember people saying like, oh, it's like a Japanese song. It's literally in Swedish. It's a Swedish song by a Swedish band. I'm gonna add like a little bite taken out of it here. Now I'm just having fun with this. Or like a little cut maybe. Yeah, that's good, that's good, that's good. The contrast between the muffled music followed by the music blasting like it's a party always cracks me up, me too. The one video, like, edit where it's a SpongeBob on the floor with Caramel dancing and blasting is, it's a classic. It's too long, and now I'm getting caught up in the details again. But I'm actually gonna put this as a reference here. With a character like comatose on the floor, yeah. Wait, no, what am I... Okay, actually, I have a question for you, chat. So we have the hand, and we have it going right, like here, holding the base of the scythe. So the scythe itself, the stick is here, and then it comes out here. Should I make the hand go over and draw it grasping the scythe? I say emoting with my hands, even though I can't do that. Or should I make it go under, and then, like, is it more... Hold up, let's do a little test, actually. What do we think? Because if I do this... Like, if I make it like this and I hide the hand... Yeah, I thought over feels more natural too. I'm thinking of like the mischievous vibe of you see the scythe coming under the cape, but you... No, scythe in foreground. Forces me to draw hands. Gets me out of my comfort zone. I need to merge some of these. What layer are we at? Layer 45. Oops. Over it is. That... I think, actually... Yeah, I think I'm gonna have to draw the arm either way, because it's gonna be animated and I need to layer it, so I do need to draw things that won't be visible. But I do think the hand is actually too long. There we go. Baldur's Gate 3 making me EP. I do have a question actually about Baldur's Gate 3. What, like, race class combos did you guys play? Because I played through the game first time as a human Oathbreaker Paladin / Warlock. And that was really, really fun. Played a Blade Warlock with smites. It was crazy. Every time I watch my roommates play BG3, it's like, did you make another half-elf? Did you make another half-elf sorcerer? Ooh, goody two-shoes Dragonborn Druid, that's so up your alley. Tiefling Storm Sorcerer, half of Cleric Paladin. Ooh, Cleric Paladin Dirge, what god? Like, that Asterion was like, I can fix him. My character ended up romancing Shadowheart very organically, because they are both, traumatized little goth kids. And it was really nice, those scenes. Like, I'm surprised I ended up romancing Shadowheart, because my gay ass was like, Karlak pretty. Alright. Tracking, are you gonna be alright when I take a drink now? Normalize playing nice characters. Fae, Warlock, Eldritch Knight, Tiefling. Half-elf Great Old One Warlock, that's... I do like that. I love making, like... I've made so many, like, of my OCs in, BG3. But the only playthrough I finished was, with Air, who is a character that I made for D&D, and never, like, I don't think there's gonna be a game they can fit into, because they're a weird character. Because they're a nice little bean, but their actions are controlled by a very menacing evil sword. So I don't know if I can fit that in a D&D game. I think it would be too disruptive. But playing like Redeemed Dark Urge, 10 out of 10. Best way to play the game. I went in most. That was my first playthrough. No idea how I could make Lulu. Lulu I would have to make with mods. She is a raccoon fae girl. For reference to the rest of you, I played Lulu's character I played in the game I met Wolcian in, who was like a talking animal from the Feywild. Yeah, I love Lulu. She was a talking animal from the Feywild. She was a raccoon who could turn into like a humanoid. We were not playing this in 5e, so I don't know what the heck her class would be, because she was not a druid, she was like a monk. IRL D&D, I have an elf-like homebrew race, Oath of the Watchers Paladin. Ooh, I really want to play Watchers. Into Beast Barbarian. Paladin Barbarian is like an underrated combo. I feel like isn't brought up a lot. I mean, I guess you need a lot of different stats on it, but like... That's really cool, actually. We should do an Icewind Dale BG3 session for Savantes. We've talked about it. We had what? In the name of justice, I shall put you to death. No, I'm obsessed with Paladin Barbarian. That's really... Why have I never played that? Let's see, this should jut out a little bit because it's the elbow. I'm actually gonna do it like a little bit like... No, I don't like that. I don't like that at all. That's the effect I want to achieve. I don't want to draw hands right now, I'm not gonna. You can't make me. I'm actually gonna keep this hand though. I should do this more often. This is nice and cozy. Yeah, paladins are really multiple ability dependent. But like, if you can make it work... Rage and Smites conflict? Wait, hold on. How do they conflict? Are you not allowed to smite when you're raging? You can't cast spells when you're raging, but... I think it depends on if you're playing the, like, 2024 version, because in the 2024 version, absolutely it's not gonna work. If you're playing the 2016 and onwards version... hello. Local D&D nerd here. I'm gonna read out Rage, actually. I did have a genuine idea, ages ago of doing, like, a goof video where I just do ASMR and I read out, like, D&D abilities. Let's see, yeah, first of all, Rage requires you to not be wearing heavy armor, but you do get unarmored defense from... You aren't able to cast spells or concentrate. You can smite while raging. As per the, like, 2016 version. I hate that they just called it the 2024 rules. Go do laundry, I'll see you in 15. Probably go for, like, 10 more minutes, and then I'm gonna get something to drink and go play board games with my friends. So the way I'm reading it, you can smite, but you can't wear heavy armor if you want to rage. You could pull it off with medium armor, actually. A build I really wanted to try for 5e is I really want to play a barbarian rogue, and instead of being like a... And you could go two ways with it. You could be like a dexterity barbarian, or you could be a strength rogue. Like, obviously the idea is to get sneak attack while raging, so I guess by that you would have to be like a barbarian with dexterity. Yeah, medium and sword and shield, yeah, that should absolutely work. According to my reading, at least. Paladin stopping the middle of combat to strip down naked and start to rage. Yeah. I've had a character idea, like a goof character idea I want to make into a legitimate character for a while. I'm gonna roll Scythe, actually. Where I really want to play a rogue that dresses like a wizard, with, like, in robes with a pointy hat. But they don't know how to cast any spells. They're not an arcane trickster. Nothing of the sort. But the backstory idea is their family is, like, all wizards. But for one reason or another, they just, like, dropped out or don't have the aptitude for it, or, like, don't want to be a wizard. But they've they know very well that the wizard is always the one who gets like targeted, so someone's gonna rush into melee against them, and from under their robe they pull out 10 knives. I do want the sight lines to be perfect crescent, so I'm gonna do that with a ruler. Thank you for coming. I'm so bad at, like, I don't have a schedule. I just kind of stream when I can. So it's really nice that people turn out. I have, like... Yeah, like, I usually just stream when I'm sitting here staring at the drywall. So, thank you very much. I'm gonna go for like 5 more, and then we can wrap off. We did get some stuff done today. This line art's gonna take me longer though. But in like an hour and a half? How long have I been streaming? 2 hours? 2 hours is not too bad. Any progress is progress, you know? Now I want to play... Now I just want to play VG3. There we go, now we have like a perfectly crescent moon-shaped site. One day. Points of wand, did you upgrade your PC? There we go, this is shaping up really nicely. Yeah. I started this, like, I did this sketch a while ago. Yeah, when our schedules line up. Pain of adulthood. I'm obsessed with how I did these eyes. They look really nice. Yes, go prep for your stream. Bye. I might check in later if I, depending on how long playing board games takes. So, I think I'm gonna call it here, honestly. So, thanks for coming. It's been nice. Little hangout stream. Bye!